my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just came back from playing God of War 2018. That's right, the first God of War, the reboot one, God of War 4. That one, I am playing that one. Yes, I'm playing. I finished that one. And oh my god. I'm speechless right now. I'm speechless. 28 hours. I beat the game in 28 hours, but wow. It felt longer than that. But in a good way. In a good way. This game, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. This game was big. This game was ambitious. This game was wild. This game wanted to take it home, right? To take it all. To be the king of games. And I think it's a pretty good contender for that. I think it's a pretty good contender for that. My god, where do I even begin? This game is so good. Let's talk about the graphics, right? The graphics of this game, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Even with my abysmal graphics card, it looks really, really good. How this thing ran on the PS4, I have no clue. I have no clue how this thing ran on the PS4. My god, does it look so crisp, so clean, and so good. This game with ray tracing would probably fucking melt my PC. But even with that ray tracing, it looks so good. Oh, like the scenery in every single world is so good. Except for Niflheim. I don't like Niflheim. Niflheim kind of looks like shit, but everything else looks so good. Midgard is absolutely fucking gorgeous. Absolutely fucking gorgeous. Alfheim is like a fairy tale fucking come true. Fucking Jotunheim, literally fucking end of the game shit is, you know, outstanding in terms of fucking scenery, bro. In terms of fucking scenery, it's just so good. Literally, like, Helheim, you know, hell is fucking beautiful. Like, everything is just so good. Like, the scenery is, it's breathtaking. There's nothing else. There's nothing else about it. It is just so, like, God, it's just the scenery we're talking about. And the scenery's already making me acting up, dude. Oh my god, I want to talk more about this stuff, right? I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna categorize like the sections of this epic mega review of God of War 2018, but I guess let's start with the realms, right? We will review all of the realms since we've briefly touched all of them that are available. So basically, God of War 2018, obviously, right, it's based on Norse mythology and shit, and obviously, you know, Norse mythology, there are 9 realms with the world tree, Yggdrasil and shit, Yggdrasil, whatever. Yggdrasil, whatever. You get the idea, right? You get the idea. And, unfortunately, God of War 2018, there is no, or God of War 4, we can't play through all of the realms, but we can play through 6 out of the 9 realms. God of War Ragnarok, which came out this year, literally, what's 20 minus 9? 11 days ago. It came out like what? Yeah, it came out like 11 days ago. Like, in that one, you can play all 9 realms. But in this game, you can play through 6 of the realms. And let's review all the realms, right? Midgard. Midgard is basically the home realm, and, you know, it's the home realm because it's got the most stuff to do, the most islands to explore. It's got, you know, the beautifulest scenery, right? The beautifulest scenery. I just can't speak right now. Like the islands are great. Like you got like snow biomes. You got like fucking like lake biome. You got like fucking like heat biome and shit like that. It's like everything. It's like an all-rounder, right? It's like basically think of it like as Earth. That's what Midgard is, Earth, right? You got a lot of shit to do, right? You got a lot of islands to explore. You got a lot of ocean time and boat time, right? A lot of boat time. And boat time is the best part of fucking Midgard. And actually the best part of the entire game, right? Like listening tales from Mimir and listening tales from Atreus and Kratos is probably the best part of the game. Like it's just really, really good, you know? Like, oh my god, it's just great. It's just great. Like the boats, like talking the boat is the best thing in the world. And honestly, you can't change my mind. It's just really good. It's just really, really good. Like there's nothing else to put it. It's just really good. Like, you know, like the islands are all different and unique. You know, you go into caves, you go to like this and that. You go to the snow. Like you can do so much in Midgard because obviously that's where most of the game takes place, right? So you know, obviously it's well developed, it's well clean. It's like it's very nice. You know, you got Jorgmunder in the back, fucking a giant big snake. You know what I mean? That fucking rats Midgard and shit. Well, like there's just so much. There's just so much to take in. It's fucking amazing. Midgard, the Midgard section of fucking God of War is absolutely fucking great. And alright, let's talk about the second realm that we get into, and that is Alfheim. Alfheim is pretty cool. It's not as good as Midgard though, because it's not a lot of stuff, you know, not a lot of meat, not a lot of pack, you know, not a lot of that biggity booty. And I get that, right? I get that. This is like God of War, right? God of War 4, you know. This is like a reboot. This is like you're building a new game from the ground up. So, you know, Alfheim and the rest of these other realms, they're not like as developed as Midgard, and that's fine because you know, that's fine because you know this game is built from the ground up. But anyway, Alfheim is you know, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's like suns and like fucking light elves everywhere. It's basically mini Midgard. You know, it's pretty fucking cool. What's another one? Helheim. Helheim is basically hell, but instead of like Christianity hell where everything's fucking hot, it's like everything's fucking cold, and you know that's like Norse shit, right? It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, the ice monsters there are super creepy, super woo, you know. But overall, for the most part, like it's pretty cool. It's like Alfheim, you know. It's got that same amount of like content and stuff to do there. It's not as big as Midgard, and that's fine. That's completely fine. You know, like the point is, right? Like, everything's centered around Midgard, so Midgard being, you know, packed with shit is important. But, you know, all the other realms, I guess I could tolerate that. And you know, it's like the icy shit. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You got fucking, what is it? Let's go with Muspelheim. Muspelheim is an optional fucking realm that you can do. 4 out of the 6 realms that you can play in this game are you're required to be in, and the 2 are Muspelheim and Niflheim. Let's knock both of them out. Muspelheim and Niflheim, I don't like these realms. Well, Alfheim and Helheim, right? Well, both of them aren't as big as Midgard, which is fine. You know, at least they have got content and substance to them. Muspelheim and Niflheim, like fucking one of them is literally just like a, what is it? One of them is just like a fucking trials, like fucking challenge. Right? One of them is literally just like a hall of trials type of thing, right? Like that's fucking Muspelheim. Like even though there's like it's a land of the fire giants, right? Like literally, it's where fucking Sutor lives, right? Sutor lives, and honestly, I would have expected more, like, cause you know Sutor is literally the fucking guy that like, you know, he's the leader of Ragnarök and shit. So I would have thought Muspelheim would have been like more shit, but you know what? God of War Ragnarok is supposed to like explore that fucking route, I guess. Explore, you know, more, right? This game was just a base, and Ragnarok is what is going to complete this game, right? So, you know, by itself, Muspelheim, you know, like it should have more, right? It should have more because it did place so much importance to like Ragnarok and stuff like that, but the next game already covers that, so I'll let Muspelheim slide. But really, just the whole world being a fucking Hall of Trials thing, so it's kind of fucking weird. Same thing with Niflheim. Niflheim is like a labyrinth thing. I don't think Niflheim has great importance in Ragnarok, like, you know, the Norse mythology. So I don't think we'll see much of it in God of War Ragnarok. But I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I don't like. I mean, other than the labyrinth thing, like, come on, like some scenery, please. Like, let us explore Niflheim a little bit more. You know, it's whatever, right? It's whatever. Like those 2 realms. I mean, you know, you don't get to see anything at all in those 2 realms, and that's fine, right? And Jotunheim, same thing as well. You don't get to see much of Jotunheim, like, that's fine, whatever. But, you know, God of War Ragnarok, when that shit comes to PC, I better see those 3 realms packed with stuff, right? Because that shit, you know, that shit, right? Like, this game is built from the ground up, which means, fine, there are gonna be some realms that you just can't cover them all. But God of War Ragnarok, you're built upon God of War 2018, so you gotta cover them good, and gotta cover them very nice. And I hope to see that. I really hope to see that. But my God, okay, wow. And to that, we've talked about all of the 6 realms that are playable out of the 9 realms. I know in God of War Ragnarok you can play all 9 out of 9, but yeah. And also I reviewed Jotunheim with Niflheim and Muspelheim, so I take that back. All 3 of the realms are counted. So anyway, okay, wow. The realms, right? The realms, overall, I give it a very nice, solid 8.5. Like I said, when half of your fucking realms are just like miscellaneous shit and not proper worlds, it's kind of upsetting. But I kind of forgive that shit because you know what? I mean, this game was built from the ground up, and you know, honestly, if there was a lot more content like that, honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. This game was it's fine. It's fine, right? You got Ragnarok to complete the story. So, you know, I'm gonna be less harsh on the realms, right? But anyway, let's talk about that gameplay. In terms of gameplay, I haven't played any of the other God of Wars, but I have heard that they are a hack and slash, and oh boy, does God of War 2018 change the system. It's not a hack and slash, not at all, fam. I hate to say this, it's kind of like, it's got that like Elden Ring type of vibe type thing, right? Where it's you dodge a lot, you know, you attack, you know, you dodge. It's got that type of combat, right? It's got that type of combat. You got the boss, you know, you got that HP at the bottom, you know, like fucking Dark Souls shit. Like it's pretty fucking cool. It's like if you're ready to get your hands sweaty, man, if you like that shit, if you like getting your hands sweaty, it's fucking amazing. Like just, you know, the mechanics, the mechanics or the skill tree, right? The skill tree is fucking great. It's kind of like Arkham Asylum shit, you know, Arkham Knight shit, fucking Spider-Man type of shit, you know, the web tree and all that. Like yeah, the fighting is like Dark Souls type of shit, and like the combat is so unique and so what is it? It's so there's a lot of depth to it, you know. There's a lot of depth. Like I don't know how much words to put. You know, I don't like. Yeah, I just don't have many words to use. You know, I'm not like voice critical, but the best way to describe like the combat is it's very refreshing. It's very energizing. It's very challenging. It's very intense. It'll pump your adrenaline. Right, the adrenaline you'll have when doing the combat is great. It's fucking awesome. Like, there's so much for you to do, right? Like you got like rage mode, you got axe, you got chaos blades, you got shield, you got Atreus. Like this just is so complex, right? Like normally I'm a story type of guy over combat, right? I prefer story if there's a lot of story, but combat, then I'll be fine with that. But if there's a lot of combat but less story, I'll be very upset with that, right? So I favor story over combat. But I find myself really enjoying the combat as much as I enjoy the story. It's really good. It's really good. I would say it's like it's important. Like it's fucking good. Like it's just solid. It's tight, and like it does its job well, right? It uses aspects, or it has similar aspects to like other games and stuff, and that's completely fine because it just works. It works really well. You know, it works really well. It just works really well, right? And overall, I give the combat experience, like I give it a very nice solid 9.5. It's just like flawless. It's very good. I enjoy it. Enemy types, I know this was like a very big complaint of like fucking God of War fans and shit, like this game, and I have to say, in terms of enemy types, there are quite a few good enemy types, but the problem is that they all look the fucking same, right? Like you got like you know, fasty boys, slowy boys, You got like guys with shields. You got like projectile boys. You got fucking witches. You got fucking, you know, ogres, trolls. You know, all that shit. You know, and you got like elves. You got stuff like that, right? Like, for the most part, I mean, you know, for the most part, there is variety, but like the species is like so limited. Because I can name all the enemy types, or not all the enemy types. Like the class, like enemy classes. Like there's a good variety of, but in terms of like the species and shit, like all you have were fucking zombies, elves, ogres, and trolls. Those are the only enemies you will ever encounter in the game. Like, God forbid, there's only 4 different enemy fucking species. Like that is atrocious. Like, come on. But in terms of enemy types, I felt that there were enough. Just in terms of like enemy like species and shit, like with fucking ogres, trolls, fucking elves, and fucking zombies, and that's about it. That's literally it. And that's kind of bad. So for that, I'm gonna probably give it like a fucking 5 because it does really good in the enemy types, but in terms of enemy species, it's just like, it's only fucking 4. Like, come on. Like, that's it? Really? I mean, Norse mythology, there's probably more than that. Come on. And, wow. So we talked about the realms, we talked about the combat, and lastly, let's talk about the story, the writing, and, oh my god. This game, along with its beautiful, beautiful scenery, with this gorgeous, glorious combat, it's got some of the best story I fucking like one of the best stories I've ever fucking seen in a video game. I will say this though, I feel like it's not the story itself, it's the way it's presented that's really good, right? Characters have so much emotion that are breathed into them. You know, you got some of the best voice lines in the game. Fucking Kratos with his big macho daddy voice. You got fucking Atreus with this perfect depiction of a fucking 10, 11-year-old, fucking 14-year-old, whatever the fuck his age is. The point is, oh my god, these characters have life and it's so good, it's so great. Some of the enemies, like fucking Boulder and shit. Not a spoiler because fucking hell. Not fucking hell, like literally he shows up fucking beginning of the game, but whatever. Like motherfucker over there, crazy Mimir, Mimir's one of the best characters, like one of the best like comic relief characters, really good shit. Yeah, Freya, wonderful. Brock and Sindri, you know, like the best like fucking dwarves out there. Like everybody out here has some of the best personality out there. Obviously, like perfect moments are written as well along with these characters. Like the way they interact just really hits it home. Right? It really hits it home. I mean, obviously, you know the story, right? You read the fucking summary, you read the fucking box, the back cover of the fucking game, right? Basically, it's a journey of boy and father, you know, exploring the realms to fucking throw some ash, you know? I'm sorry, I'm being disrespectful. To send the ashes off to send the ashes with good prayers and shit, right? Yeah, send the prayers, or send the ashes to the highest of the realms and stuff like that. It's a very beautiful story. It's a beautiful story. A lot of conflict, a lot of, you know, a lot of conflict, a lot of dark moments, but also a lot of comedic and fun moments, and just so much depth, so much like portrayal is done well. Like the story itself, we could talk about for another day, but I just feel like the characters itself is what really sells the story. Like, it just really sells it, right? Like, because obviously you can't really get enough action, enough like fucking. You can't get enough like, you know, you can't get like good writing. It's just some boy and father, you know, sending respects, you know, like I said. But it's the characters that bring life to the story, and what makes the story so good. Like the interaction between Kratos and Atreus is, you know, and Mimir is just like and the dwarves and just is priceless. It's fucking priceless. There's fucking life in these characters, and that's what makes it so good. That's what makes it so good. I have some complaints though. This is a bit of spoilers, right? Spoiler alert. Skip to like, I don't know, a couple minutes, right? 2 minutes, 2 minutes max, 2 minutes max, just boop, boop, boop. Anyway, a couple things I don't like about the story. Atreus being sick because he doesn't know he's a god. That's kind of fucking weird. You know, Kratos just being a little bitch, not telling him right away. That's a little weird. But you know what? Spoiler over. Never mind. You didn't have to skip 2 minutes over. So, okay. Let me catch my breath. Alright, let me catch my breath. I had a lot to talk about. Alright, a lot of crazy shit to talk about. My god. Anyway. Just letting all the spoiled people catch up, you know? Wow. This game, man. This game. Oh my god. And like, did I tell you, right? And tell you, like, you know, what is it? You can do so much, like, there's just so much stuff to do, right? There's just so much to do. Like this game, like, you know, it's not really open world, but it's not really open level either, you know? But there's just so much stuff to do. There's just so much stuff to do. There's so much content. Valkyries, fucking killing, you know, killing bad guys, and, you know, fucking collecting loot, treasure, all that good stuff. Man, this game is fucking crazy, man. This game is absolutely fucking wild. But man, wow. And yeah, spoiler section is over, right? Spoiler section is over. And my god, I overall, I just can't, right? I can't. 20 minutes, we're 20 minutes in, right? We're 20 minutes in, and I still can't do this game justice. This game is wonderful. This game is really good. PlayStation out here grabbing the good stuff, right? God of War, Spider-Man, like, good games, bro. Good games I've played this fucking year, bro. God of War is up there, for sure, as one of the best games I've played, like, in fucking recent memory. Like, it's fucking good. Right? It's so good. Wow. And, like, honestly, I'm excited. I'm excited for God of War Ragnarok. I'm really excited. But us PC players, we're gonna have to wait a while. And yeah, wow, this game's crazy. I'll see you guys later. Please, PlayStation, please bring a PC port. All right, bye.